This is your Spanish news. 3 members of the same family, including a child, have been killed after 2 masked gunmen opened fire in the Huelva coastal town of Isla Cristina on Sunday night. The shooting took place in the El Rocio neighborhood, where 2 hooded assailants traveling on a motorcycle reportedly opened fire on a woman, her young son and the woman's mother before fleeing. All 3 victims died at the scene. Spanish media have reported the younger woman was pregnant. The Guardia Civil have launched a major investigation and search operation to identify and locate those responsible, with local police also working in the area. Investigators are examining whether the killings were part of an ongoing feud and could be connected with the previous shootings involving rival groups in the Huelva province. A member of Spain's military emergency unit, the UME, has died and 3 others have been injured after their fire engine overturned and plunged into a ravine whilst they were involved in efforts to tackle the huge Las Peñas de Riglos wildfire in Aragon. The accident happened on Sunday in the province of Huesca, an area of difficult, rugged terrain. The vehicle was carrying members of the UME who had been deployed as part of the major operation to bring the week-long fire under control. The soldier who died was a member of the UME's 4th Emergency Intervention Battalion. 3 other military personnel traveling in the vehicle were injured. 2 were taken to Jaca Hospital with minor injuries, while a 3rd was transferred to Miguel Servet University Hospital in Zaragoza. Aragon government sources told Spain's national broadcaster RTVE the latter was stable and out of danger. Spain's defense ministry confirmed that the soldier had died whilst on duty and offered its most sincere condolences to the family and loved ones of the soldier, whilst wishing his injured colleagues a speedy recovery. And finally, in the weeks before a rush of more than 70,000 migrants into the Spanish enclave of Ceuta, border workers warned Spain's central government that more people, spurred on by social media, were arriving by sea, adding they feared an escalation. Spain's government did not heed their warnings and took little action. A Spanish court ruling, published on June the 29th, stated migrants could only be immediately pushed back from entering Ceuta if they crossed a physical barrier, specifying that anyone swimming to the enclave did not. News of this ruling and videos of migrants successfully entering Ceuta encouraged more and more to try their luck. Spain's government blamed the deadly rush on misinformation about the ruling spread by criminal networks. However, public and private warnings issued by trade unions representing border workers and seen by Reuters highlight that Spanish authorities were warned weeks earlier that arrivals to the enclave in North Africa could escalate and urged them to act fast. Asked about comments that Spain did not act in time, a Spanish Interior Ministry spokesperson said authorities had studied various options about the court ruling before installing a floating barrier in the sea on August the 1st. Reuters has seen 6 instances of written statements and letters to the national government representative in Ceuta and the enclave's police chief from the Spanish border unions calling for guidance and action from government after the court ruling. In a letter to Ceuta's police chief dated the 23rd of July and seen by Reuters, the union flagged constant arrivals by sea with direct repercussions on staff which conventional police infrastructure is not conceived to handle, and called for an establishment of a temporary reception centre. And that's your Spanish news.